It's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, so just grab a glass. Finger licking entertainment you don't wanna pass. Hosted by RobHollywood and J'Deaux Tha Groove. The dynamic to its barbershop talk, you know it's chopped and screwed. Eating chicken, sipping whiskey, conversing like a frisbee. Back and forth, I want two pieces, make sure it's crispy. That dark liquor gon' leave you tipsy. We just talking like we hanging out. Now crew, is you with me? Tune in, find out what we talking about. Uploading all of the info, you get in the lowdown like kinfolk. It's like a backyard barbecue, no hoes bored like we playing cards. Sports, entertainment, everyday news, you know what I'm saying? It's the hottest show on earth, you know I ain't even playing. Yeah, it's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast show. Let's roll.
Let's roll. It's your man RobHollywood checking in.
And it's your boy J'Deaux Tha Groove. What's happening, people?
And it is the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, episode 2. This time we are in the building with my man Caleb is in the building checking us out over there.
What up?
And DJ Sweat is in here somewhere. I don't know where he at, but he will be showing up shortly, so we'll get him in a second.
He's a VIP, people.
He's
like, it's funny. We jumping right in. Like, after the first episode, like, everybody, oh, Google that Sweat. Now he's big time in the show now.
He want to be the grand entrance.
Right.
Well, you know how you go to the club and you fashionably late?
Right.
You know your table, you supposed to be there at 12 and you show up like 12:30.
Exactly.
Kind of fashionably late.
No, he's big time in the show right now. It's all good though, man. Hey, welcome to episode 2, man. We want to say thank you for all of the love.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you for all the love, man. They showed us much love.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate y'all for checking it out on Instagram, which is what? Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. It's on YouTube. It's on SoundCloud, and it's on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. So we appreciate y'all checking it out. The numbers was definitely higher than we expected.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you checking it out. We're pointing at you if you're watching on TV. If you're listening, then just know that we appreciate you and all your support. And all we're going to do is continue to ride this wave and just, you know what I'm saying, see what we can make happen with it. Yep. But in the meantime, in between time, we about to do what drinkers do. They drink and eaters eat and smokers smoke and all of that.
First shots.
Let's go ahead and get this first shot out the way. Why you tell me about your week, man? Why don't you go ahead and pour the shot up?
All right, we're going to pour the shot up and you tell us what we're drinking.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what you drink that we doing. So, we drinking what? Uncle Near's? Yeah, Uncle Near's whiskey is what we drinking today.
Uncle Near's.
It's what it is it's a whiskey company that actually, let me tell you a little history about it, so I'm trying to get into it. So it's a whiskey company out of Tennessee, and what they did was this company started back when slavery was going on. It's 1850, I believe what it says in the bottle actually.
1856.
1856. So actually what happened was
premium whiskey.
When you think about Jack Daniels, so Jack Daniels was actually created, and let's say in today's terms, it was like a manager of a company. So what they did was, it was the manager of the distillery was a black man. He was a slave, right? So what he was the one that perfected the distilling of the whiskey through coals and things like that. That made it real smooth. Shouts out to what's his name, Kenny Burns. I think he had something to do with it. It's another lady that had something to do with it, and she actually bought. I don't know if you know this, dog. I don't think I told you this. This house right here is actually on some land in Tennessee where slavery was held at, and she actually bought that land. Black
I think they call those plantations.
Plantation, exactly.
Yeah.
You're right about that. So that's the history behind Uncle Nearest. And so it is a black-owned company. It's partially black-owned at least. And the story behind it is definitely worth something that you might want to look at. So that's
black business,
yeah, support your black businesses and all that, just like we want you to support us. So let's go ahead and take this shot.
Yeah.
Caleb, get your shot. Let's get my shot. We're gonna go ahead and take that shot. Before we get started about
y'all always know we got somebody. We always have somebody off camera, you know.
Yeah, we don't want to be on camera.
Right.
Is we right here?
That's you right there.
Okay.
All right.
So how was your week though, man? What you got going on?
No, the week was good, man. We gotta take this up first. Shots out. Is the camera out of focus?
A little bit, but we good though.
We're good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure y'all could see us.
So your week, it was a lot going on this week, man. Well, sorry, 2 weeks. There's about 2 weeks in the last show.
Yeah.
No rush. So we had a lot going on this week.
We did. And again, here's the thing, man. It's like when you have something like this and we start a podcast, and for us, we've been in the mix for months now, getting everything prepared and everything.
Gotta make sure it's right though.
Right. We we move slow, and just so when we give you something, when we present what we do to the world, we want it to be right. We want y'all to be able to consume it and like it and want more of it. So when that first episode hit, then you start getting the phone calls and everybody want to be on the show and this and that and this and that. Everybody becomes a critic.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody becomes a critic.
That's okay though. That's okay though.
But that's what we like, and we want y'all to get on YouTube, go in the comments, get on IG and go in the comments, man. Y'all are the third host of the show. If y'all don't comment, if y'all don't bring y'all ideas to the table, then that limits what we gonna talk about.
Yeah, because then you guys just listen to us all day, which is all good.
Yeah.
But then you're gonna listen to our comments, and then you're gonna be late on the comments. And
Right.
then you're gonna be like, hey man.
We not talking about that no more.
We ain't talking about that anymore.
We not talking about that.
Like we ain't talking about Pusha T no more.
Yes. Can we close the book
Okay, well, listen to your brother.
on Drake and the non-rapper Pusha T?
But Pusha T won though.
All right, here we go. Pusha T, technically, he did win. He's still not a rapper,
Okay.
and Jay Prince saved him.
Okay. Talk to me now. You off screen though.
Jay Prince saved him. Did he save Drake?
That's a good question though.
Did Jay Prince save Drake?
Oh, but did
Or did he save Pusha?
Because it could. They
Who's not a rapper?
say it could have got out of hand because of some of the things they was talking about.
You know what? And this is something. Now, all jokes aside, I will say this. I like the fact that the OG came and stepped in because it could have gotten out of hand.
But sometimes you gotta let them young niggas fight.
Yeah, but we've seen where that can lead, and it's never the artist. It's never
Drake
the
ain't no
artist.
gangster though.
That's why I said it's never the artist.
So it's the people-
it's the people around the artist.
No, we talking about people from Toronto.
Down Toronto got gangsters.
The North.
Toronto got gangsters.
Man, no
Hey,
gangster
man,
in
listen.
Toronto.
Hey, if you a gangster in Toronto, man, please shout out the show.
Send me your
Toronto got
sign.
gangster.
Ain't no gangsters in Toronto,
They
bro.
got
Drake ain't got no gangster in him, man. What the
gangsters.
hell you talking about?
Man, gangsters are worldwide, man. They got gangsters everywhere. Anyway, the point being is that, man, I'm kind of glad Jay Prince stepped in. I mean, but what it did though, it took away the opportunity for a great rap battle trilogy.
They teased us.
Yeah, they did.
And that wasn't cool, man. That's why I ain't really like. I wanted to see the next blow. And then Jay Prince came in like the OG does. You know what I'm saying?
The old head.
Old head. It happens to us all the time in fraternity.
Yeah.
Old head
Shout
wanna
out to
step
the bros.
Root to bruh. Always want to step in and stop letting the young brothers be the young bros.
Yeah, but sometimes we need that though. That's what's missing. That's what's missing in our community now.
Okay, we listen to your boy.
Is that we don't have enough of the older generation being involved in the shenanigans of things that we do. Man, older generations, which we're now that generation because we're not the 18 to 25 generation anymore.
Definitely not.
You know, so we are the ones, we're the old ones now.
Yep.
So we have to step in when things are about to go left field. Even if we don't know it's going to go left field, let's just step in and try to let cooler heads prevail because it did get personal. It did get
Nothing's
personal.
personal in rap beef though.
Nah, man, everything's personal when you're passionate about it.
Man, no, it's not that way. I don't agree with that. It's not that way.
I'm listening.
It's when you cross that line, Drake crossed the line. We're not trying to get back into this conversation. We're gonna cut this off real quick. But when you cross a line, you gotta be prepared for any shots to come back.
Okay. All right.
You feel it? So anyway, there's a lot going on this week other than just Drake and
There's a
Pusha
whole
T.
lot because that's not
Way
going
more
on in my
than
world
that.
anymore.
No, you know what? I did last night. I went to Waffle House. This bring me up to the IHOB.
Man.
IHOB.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
So as Trump calls it, we might be the fake news. I don't know. We're going to be the news that you hear. So you're going to just quote me on it if you want to. IHOP has decided to change their name to IHOB.
IHOB.
And when we say
B as in burger.
To the common person, it might be International House of Breakfast. But they say it's the International House of Burgers.
Can I say something? I'm going to let you finish. Go ahead.
I might say what you about to say.
Okay.
Number one, I ain't going to IHOP to get no burger, no waffle, no eggs, no grits. They don't even serve grits.
Wait a minute. Pause. Time out.
They don't even...
IHOP don't serve grits?
I don't know, because I don't go to IHOP, is my point.
And this
I don't care what they call it.
Hey,
as long as you don't change the name of the Waffle House, I'm good.
That leads me to what my
I'm
comment
not going
was.
to the IHOP.
Who gives a crap what they call IHOP, Top, Sob? I don't care.
IHOP House of Blues and shit.
Because you know where I go after the club?
Waffle House.
To the Waffle House.
Fuel City.
What? Shout out to the Triple D if y'all don't know what Fuel City is.
Bro, who leaves the club or leave wherever you at and go to IHOP?
Well, listen, hold on.
There's a lot of bougie women that think they're doing something when they say, let's go to IHOP.
Man, if a chick tell me let's go to IHOP, man, she's getting left on the curb. I'm telling you right now, she's getting left on the curb.
Hey, I'll meet you there. How about that? I don't go to the IHOP anyway. But when I do go, I want a pancake. But I'm not a pancake eating ass dude.
Here's my question. Is this just regional? Like, is there some place in the country that doesn't love Waffle House like I love Waffle House?
We got a Huddle House in Mississippi.
Huddle House? Oh, okay, I'm familiar with the Huddle.
But we don't have International House of Burgers.
International House of Burgers.
Like, I don't even know, like, who goes to... I don't go to Waffle House and order a burger. I don't go to IHOP at all, but I wouldn't go there to order a burger.
Ever.
I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go to Whataburger and order a burger. But if I have to, I will. You don't get that one on the Texas toast.
Hey, I'm gonna put a pin in that. Okay, see, Hollywood's over here talking about where he don't go and all of this. I'm gonna put a pin in that comment and come right back to it. But I want to say this is, and the idea of IHOP, International House of Pancakes, changing its name to IHOB, International House of Burgers, maybe. It's a great business move.
Why though? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna tell you why.
We're talking business right now, so if you're listening on a business podcast and things like that, we're gonna talk a little business.
I'm gonna tell you why.
And strategy, and we're gonna get to a SWOT analysis and some shit.
Yeah, we got degrees.
Why is this a business?
Hey, we got degrees.
Yeah, I was listening to that one marketing class.
Okay, hear me out on this.
Why is this?
It's a good business move because how often do you eat breakfast Monday through Friday? Let me rephrase the question. How often do you go to a restaurant to eat breakfast Monday through Friday?
If you were a chick, you know what I'm saying? If you were a chick, you invite her to after the club to go get some breakfast.
Me too.
You don't invite her to IHOP. Me too.
Me too.
You don't invite her to IHOP. You say, let's go to the Waffle House. Because you in and out. It might be dirty, but you in and out and you ready to go.
I love Waffle House. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of females that don't want to go to Waffle House.
Who wants to go to IHOP? You leave bougie ass women alone.
I do mess with some bougie women.
Leave them
when
alone,
I was single. I'm not, baby, I love you.
We don't go to IHOP. That's what I'm just saying.
All right, can we close the chapter on IHOP?
Just leave the IHOP alone, and we're gonna move along. What else going on this week? Your boy, he from New Orleans. If you don't know, your boy Lil Wayne, he settled on his lawsuit. What, $12.5 million?
Weezy F baby.
And Cash Money Records.
Is he still Weezy F baby? Like in the lawsuit, can he not say baby anymore? He's Lil Weezy F.
Congratulations to him. This shit is whack. Nobody wants to hear this shit.
Okay, people.
He's out of a lawsuit to drop
people.
albums that nobody wants to hear. I don't want to hear a Lil Wayne album.
All right, here, family.
Okay, wait. Before you say that, you got the Carter 5 about to drop. We all want to say that. Carter 5. Nobody cares about the Carter 5. You need to go re-record that shit and then drop the Carter 5. We don't want to hear this Carter 5 album that's supposed to have been dropped 5 years ago.
Family, we're going to start now. The show is officially started.
The show has begun.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, you can't talk about Lil Wayne like that, man.
Lil Wayne is whack, bro.
You can't, listen.
He's not hot anymore. The flame is gone.
I would agree with that. But you have to give him his due respect. Because
Respect for what?
He's a head figure
Of what?
in hip hop.
No, he's not.
Listen, man, hold on. Now, I will agree with you
This dude is
that
crazy, man.
we don't want to hear nothing new from Lil Wayne.
Nothing new.
I don't care.
Play your old records, bro.
Right, we're good.
Come on a concert
But
and do old songs.
all right, so like I said just a minute ago, we're not the 18 to 25 group anymore. We're getting we got a little age on us. We got a little gray hairs every now and
The
then.
18 to 25 don't know nothing about the old Wayne.
But this is my point. Man, the old folks didn't talk bad about Earth, Wind, and Fire. You are not allowed to talk bad about Lil Wayne.
Man, Lil Wayne is whack at this day and point. We don't want to hear his albums. I want to hear you continue to produce. You did that last Drake song, that was nice. I don't want to hear the Carter 5.
He can't get on the mic no more.
No, man, I don't want to hear Lil Wayne. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
So are we
not trying to eliminate my
Are we
argument.
really declaring Lil Wayne's rap career over?
Yes. Caleb, are you
Glasses
still messing with Lil
up.
Wayne?
Glasses up.
Absolutely not.
I missed my shot. No, glasses up. My bad.
Glasses up to the end of Lil Wayne's career.
Caleb, what's up, man?
What's up?
What you got on Lil Wayne?
Man, he sucks.
He trash, huh?
He trash.
I don't want to hear nothing else. Do you want to hear the next Lil Wayne album?
No.
Unless Kanye produces like this Nas shit.
What if Kanye featured on it? You gonna want to hear that one track?
I want to hear that one track from Kanye. I don't want to hear Wayne verse. I don't want to hear that, man.
Listen, hey, Wayne, I know Wayne's a friend of the show.
That's what they say.
Wayne, hey, prove this mofo wrong. That's what I want you to do.
Wayne, I'm just not really feeling your music right now, man.
Hey.
Jay-Z once said that if you want the old Jay-Z back, then go listen to it or whatever he said. Wayne, we don't want to hear your music anymore, man. I don't want to hear your music.
Do you want to hear new Jay-Z?
Yes, still, yes, definitely.
I want to hear new Jay-Z.
I don't want to hear no new Wayne.
No
though.
Wayne. So he's done.
To me, he's done.
All right. Family, we've declared Lil Wayne's rap career
He's done.
dead.
And all that. Next up, what's going on this week? Oh, let me tell you a story. I found this on Breakfast Club. No, I didn't. I found it on.
Shout out to Breakfast Club.
Shout out to them. We promoted it. And shout out to Vincent Tucker Radio Show out of Dallas.
Okay.
I got this story from them. I got a story from them. So, let me tell you, you're working at a gas station, right? Someone walks in, they bought a lottery
Hold on, ladies. I don't work at a gas station. I just want to put that out there, but continue your story.
Okay, so he doesn't work at a gas station, but hypothetically, he's working at a gas station. So, what happens is he's working at a gas station. Someone walks in, checks their lottery tickets. They have 3 lottery tickets. 2 of them are no good, right? And he walks out. This happened recently. Don't quote me on it. Quote the Vincent Tucker radio show on different radio station platforms and things like that. But this is what happened. So the group that's working the clown, something like that. But so this is what happened. So the dude working at the gas station he scans the first 2 tickets, right? He never sees the 3rd ticket. The dude leaves and he scans the 3rd ticket because it was sitting on the counter.
The guy that works, the gas attendant.
Your gas attendant.
Yeah, the gas clerk.
And guess what happens?
Well, let me guess.
He won $1 million.
That's his money.
So are you? If that's you, is that your money, or do you go find that guy?
Oh, wow. All right.
What you do
This
to
is
others comes back to you.
This is what we like to call a moral dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you, people. Family.
You ain't gonna turn it in.
I am not going to find this joker. His bag. That's his bag.
He didn't have you scan 2 tickets. He just was like, oh, there's a 3rd ticket sitting on the counter.
That's his bag.
And he scans it.
I'm taking that money.
Bruh.
The action happened in Kansas City.
Kansas City, that's where it happened at. Appreciate you. Google me, Caleb.
Google me, Caleb in the
Google
building.
me, Caleb.
Hey,
So you pulled it up, right? So I'm right.
You're right. He absolutely correct.
Hey, Sweat
$1
getting
million.
fired.
But let me tell you the rest of the story that you about to read over there.
Sweat getting fired.
Get him out of here.
All right, get
Google
him
me,
out
Caleb.
of here.
Anyway, so while you reading this, I'm gonna tell you what you read. So the dude at the gas station, he goes and drives around the neighborhood to find this guy.
Wait,
And then he doesn't find him the first time. He has to go look again and then finds him and says, pulls up on him and say, hey, you want $1 million. And then what a lot of people said, I heard on a couple other little podcasts, shows and things like that, is that, the gas station gets money for the winner. But it wasn't bought at his gas station.
Wow. So the gas station don't get money for that.
Mm-hmm.
The gas station, the only gas station that gets money for winning is the gas station that sold the ticket.
So do you tell him when he won, or do you just get that money?
Okay. Oh, wow. Guys, family, I really try to be a
My
great
story
person.
right?
It's correct.
I try to be a good person. I live by the golden rule, do unto others. And in this situation, I'll be honest with you, in this situation, I'm keeping it real.
I can't really just give up $1 million.
$1 million? Now
Especially after you looked the first time and you couldn't find him.
No,
You
okay.
did your duty.
Okay, that's
You
just what I was
due
about to
diligence.
say. I think, I can't promise this, but I think I would like to think of myself as a person that would have went and looked for him.
That one time, he would look for him twice though.
So can we consider him a better person than both of us?
Yeah, definitely, because I'm looking once.
I don't know if you looking once.
I might not look once. I'm about to get this money.
RobHollywood ain't even looking
Pop
once.
this podcast shit off.
I might
pop these shirts and everything off.
Hey, Google me, Hendrix.
Google me, Hendrix. Okay, we're gonna move along. We're gonna get off of that. So,
Okay,
this is what I want to talk to you about this week.
can we do a shot?
Yeah, let's go ahead and pour it up.
All right.
Why don't you pour the shot up
Okay, I'm listening.
of the
This
Uncle
is
Everest.
Uncle.
Oh, we gotta
Nearest.
shout out to Williams Chicken. Shout out to Mr. Tim and everybody at Williams Chicken. Locally owned out of the state of Texas.
Support black business.
Support your black businesses. Mr. Tim, the CFO. Shouts out to them. While he's pouring up a shot. Caleb, you want to get you a shot too? Don't be trying to hide.
Okay, we're trying to hide over
But I
there.
got a question for you.
Hey,
you
but
know
I
what?
will say this though about Uncle Nearest.
It's 100 proof
This is 100 proof.
and it's strong.
It's serious.
So if the show goes downhill, the beer with
Skirt.
glass shaking over there to your point. Oh, but let me talk to you, man. So this question here actually came from it came from one of the listeners on YouTube. I
Google
think.
me, Caleb. You gotta stay off camera. It's in your contract.
It was either on YouTube or Instagram. Because apparently it might be somebody that knows both of us.
Okay.
I'm listening. Hopefully not the incorrect way. She may know both of us.
Wait, in a biblical way? Oh, okay. We gotta establish these limits, man.
She might know both of us.
Hey,
From the past though. From the past.
I'm in a healthy relationship.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good over here. I'm not throwing no lines out. I'm good over here. But this is what happened.
Okay, I'm listening.
They wanted us to talk about because they said we try to do debate every now and then and things like that. This is actually a decent debate.
Okay.
And Caleb can back me. I need you to back me now.
Mhm.
PWI, as they call it.
For those that don't know, PWI is a predominantly white institution.
versus HBCU,
which is a historical black college or university.
historically, I think.
Historic. That's what I said.
It's historical. It don't matter, but it's okay. The point was that it's
Really?
When you say historical.
All right.
Anyway,
I apologize, man.
so the point was they wanted us to talk about the difference because those that know J'Deaux Tha Groove knows that he's from Southern University.
The Southern University and A&M College.
And those who know me, I'm RobHollywood from the University of Southern Mississippi. Southern Miss to the top. Fly Eagles fly, something like that. What we call it again? Nasty Bunch.
Nasty bunch.
Nasty Bunch.
Really?
We do. Conference
Really?
USA.
Really?
We go to the Liberty Bowl.
Really?
New Orleans Bowl. Hawaii Bowl.
Really?
Zaxby Bowl.
Yeah, Zaxby's Bowl. That's what we get though.
That's
So the
what
point was
That's what we doing now?
they wanted us to talk about
Whatever.
going to a HBCU versus going to a PWI. So my question to you to start off this debate, because I wanted to bring it up here since somebody brought
It's
it up.
not a debate.
It's not a debate. It's not a debate at all because I don't really know how to debate.
I just want to make sure that
It's
we
not a
know
debate.
it's not a debate. Yeah, I'm saying it like that.
Really? All right, we're gonna get into that. So just tell me this. So you answer the question. I'll answer it too. Why did you choose an HBCU? We need a shot before it?
We doing that shot right now?
Yeah, let's do it now.
Okay.
Uncle Nears. Shout out to Uncle Nears.
Shout out, Uncle
Caleb,
Nears.
shout out to you. Southern Miss.
To the
Proud.
top.
Southern Miss to the top.
Really? I don't even want to drink to that no more. I don't want
No,
to
you
drink
drink to
to
Southern.
no more.
Like drink to Southern to the top. Southern Baton Rouge.
I'm gonna need you to say the Southern University.
The Southern University.
We're a system.
Shout out to Jackson State.
What? Really? That's what I can't listen. I'm not.
Alcorn.
Hey, to my
Valley.
Jack Nation.
Russ College.
For those of you that's not watching on YouTube right now, I did not drink to that at all.
We can drink to all the swags. Swag schools.
Okay, I drink to that.
And what's the name of the other conference though? That they
MEAC.
play in the championship. The MEAC.
The MEAC.
Shout out to MEAC
See,
schools.
if you would have went to HBCU, you would have known that.
I don't know. The MEAC schools. My bad. What does MEAC stand for anyway? I'm just curious. Does anybody know what the hell MEAC stands for? And what that has to do with historically being black?
Google that, Caleb.
Google that, Caleb.
Damn, Sweat.
Sweat. Oh,
Sweat is fired.
He's fired. He might not be on episode
Hey, I hope
3.
y'all didn't get used to
The
that.
Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference.
What does that have to do with historically black?
Bethune-Cookman.
Okay, but those could be hanging out though.
Norfolk State.
Fam is a MEAC school.
South Carolina State. Delaware State.
Hey man, let's go back.
Hampton, Howard. These are all MEAC
North Carolina
schools.
A&T.
Okay.
I'm saying.
So you get a little more respect. You just got to figure out a new name.
Why?
MEAC.
SWAC is Southwestern
SWAC is
Athletic
not-
Conference.
True.
Like, I mean, wait a minute. See,
We gotta put a
this is
name
why.
to it.
No.
This is why.
This is why I have issues with PWIs.
I'm sorry.
You're a PWI,
University of Southern Mississippi to the top.
and then it's in Mississippi.
You're right. Well, let's get into it. Why did you choose
He had a
your
Confederate
PWI?
flag in
No,
his dorm room.
No, it was outside the window on Hart Street. So, why did you choose to go to a black college?
First of all, I want to say that he ain't never had a problem with the SEC being Southeastern Conference, but he
I'm not
has
talking
an
about the
issue
name.
with Southwestern Athletic Conference.
What is West? Okay, well, let's get in that. We'll get in that later. Tell me why you got into. Tell me why you went to a school.
All right, so this is why I was okay. Family, does everybody remember School Days? School Days is a classic.
So you went for a movie?
Oh man, listen, it molded a generation. School Days molded a generation, and then you have shows like A Different World. Like these are things
Nobody
that
in
we.
real schools own the shirts though.
But listen to me, these are movies and TV shows, images that showed us black people moving in a direction that was away from good times. We can be college educated. We can be doctors and lawyers and soldiers. and engineers and mathematicians. We can do all of these things, and we can be that, and we can learn those skills, and we can have intellect and all of those things from a school that, man, these dudes are yawning right now.
Not
They yawning right now, man. Are y'all hearing
Tell your
this?
story, man.
Y'all hearing this?
Tell your story why you
YouTube family, I know y'all see that. But back to the story. These are institutions that were created for us. They were created for us when we weren't allowed to go anywhere else. So yes,
That's
I
true.
love my HBCUs. I love them to death. Shout out to Jaguar Nation, the Southern University, the largest HBCU system.
I got the best band though. But anyway,
Did this dude just say we don't have the best band?
I ain't even from. I'm just saying it's Sonic Boom, and I rock with Jackson.
He didn't even go to Jackson State.
They was right down the road.
But
Right up the road. No,
hey, shout out to my jukes.
Jukes, what's Jukes?
The human jukebox, man. Oh, Southern University band.
You gotta shout out to the Jews in Jackson, Jacktown Jews.
All right.
Anyway,
Yes, please.
bro, let me tell you about my experience.
Mississippi.
You know, I really can't really.
You know the greatest. You know the greatest
Can I
thing.
finish? Can I tell my side of the story?
I just want you to know the greatest thing
You take your shot.
that Arkansas has. Arkansas's claim to fame is that it's not Mississippi. Now continue with your story.
You give me a little shot.
That under proof is real.
It's pretty good, man.
Yeah, Uncle
Strong
Nearest.
though.
Uncle Nearest is strong.
So
Better bring
I'm not- I
big
can't
boy
lie to you.
draws. I'm
you
listening.
know when you take your ACT, you gotta send it to like 3 schools. Send mine to 3 schools: Pearl River Community College, Poplarville, Mississippi, University of Southern Mississippi, and Alcorn.
Okay.
If I went to the SWAC, I went to Alcorn. I don't know if you ever knew that, Caleb. I'm supposed to go to Alcorn.
Is it Alcorn or Alcorn?
Alcorn?
Whatever. Okay.
Louisiana people, man, I tell you.
Nobody
It's
cares.
Alcorn.
Okay. Whatever. I don't care.
Anyway, I saw when I was looking at
It's
Alcorn. Alcorn, man.
Okay.
I was looking at Alcorn, man.
Wait, when you say all, that's
Bro, just know this
ALLCORN.
Alcorn.
Okay.
Just know this Alcorn.
That's not how it's spelled.
Dude, you don't know. You're not from there, is what I'm saying.
Thank you.
I just chose to go a separate place, honestly, because my ACT score couldn't get that extra point, get that full ride to Alcorn. But I chose, out of the half ride, I chose to go to Southern Miss. Now, this is where the question comes into play. I don't think, if I knew what I knew now,
You traitor.
if I knew, you're right. If I
He's
knew
a
what I knew
traitor.
now, I probably would have went ahead and went to Alcorn. But at that time, I thought that maybe I need to go to this white school, so my degree will be a little more valid.
Okay. That's
As
a valid.
opposed-
That's a valid thought.
But now that I've been in job interviews and been to different places, they don't ask where you went to school at. They ask what your degree is in. So that's why my feelings have changed. So if I had to do it all over again,
Okay.
I might have went to a black school, but I didn't, because of the fact that's what I thought.
Okay.
But also, when I went to Alcorn to visit Alcorn before committing, I didn't commit.
Are we
I went
really
back.
gonna continue to call it Alcorn?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it
Wow.
right. So by the time when I went to Alcorn to visit, like the schools was like so behind in times. It was like 1950 over there. Like the dorm was like trash, bro. I wasn't used to that. I was raised in a trailer, a double wide type trailer, but I didn't want to go to Alcorn and be in this raggedy ass campus. So that's just the funds that's going to these black schools that will make you decide on your studies.
Shout out to alumni associations.
Exactly, man. Put back into your schools, bro.
All right, now okay.
That's why I didn't choose to go to Alcorn, because I just couldn't get jiggy with that shit of what was going on that campus, bro.
Okay.
And that's why I thought that it may be different as far as going to Southern Miss and getting that education.
Okay. I mean, that's fine and well and dandy. I mean, everybody needs a role model in their life, and clearly you didn't have one. I made it personal.
Yeah,
I made it real
That's
personal.
Drake shit. Let me push. What's his name over there? What name that say?
Jay Prince.
Jay Prince. Save him, man. We ain't gotta go there.
That personal,
But
real
for real, man. Okay, so now that you're done with school, you graduate, you're in your employment and things, and now you have a child. I don't have a child. When your child is ready to go to school,
right?
Now, personally, I feel like when the child make his decision, her decision, whatever it may be. But what are you going to advise your child? Do you advise them to go to, or does it matter what he's going to school for?
You know what? This is actually a conversation that I have amongst a lot of my friends. No. Amongst some of the bros, to be honest with you. One of my dearest friends, my son's godfather. Actually, he has his children, and he is adamant about his daughters going to an HBCU.
Why though?
I asked him that same question. But what's funny about it is this. For me, being an alumnus of an HBCU, I have a certain type of affinity for it.
Okay.
That being said, when it comes to my child, I want them to truly get the most information out there possible for the particular program that they want to major in, and then make their college choice based off of that information. But that's only secondary to who giving him the money. Because whoever gives you the money, that's where you go. Because my biggest goal, Uncle Nearest, my biggest goal is for him to be able to graduate without any debt. I don't want him to graduate school with debt. So whoever gives him the most money, whoever's offering him the most, that's where you go. Now, all things being equal, here's the issue, and this is where I'm conflicted, family. And y'all can help me out with this, man. Make sure y'all comment down there. If all things are equal and he's getting the same amount, let's say percentage-wise, because obviously a PWI or a big state school will cost more than an HBCU.
Okay.
But all things being equal, I think I would still push the HBCU because it is an experience. It is an experience to go to an HBCU. That being said, I also know, and I've been in the professional world long enough to know that your PWI's alumni network is really, really strong versus the HBCU network. So I'm conflicted on it myself, but I think as of today, now ask me in 3 hours and it might be different, but I think as of right now, I would always lean towards the HBCU because there's additional experiences that he can have at that particular school that you just can't get at a PWI.
Okay, so what I would say in agreement with that, but also in just not typical knowledge shit or typical applying for jobs and things, it's all about you gotta go to get your education type thing. But you also have to be able to have that communication of what you learn there or what you experience there, like you said, an experience. So like to me, to you, it's like I want you to go get that experience of going to an HBCU.
Yes.
To me, I want you to get that experience of being broke and sitting in this dorm around these rich ass kids, but these kids ain't broke nowadays, so that's a little different. So to me, if I have a child, I can't even say I have to put it to a point. I have to put it up to the child, but it depends on what you're going to school for. Like you said, if you want to go into polymer science, you probably want to go to Southern Miss. They made the air shocks. If you want to go into
Nobody cares.
Southern Miss at the top.
Nobody cares.
If you want to go into sports, Caleb,
I think you go to a
PWI,
W.
sports. You got to be a beast though, so you can stand out. Who do you have to stand out more for? At a PWI, or like, do you need to stand out more in the SWAC or stand out more in Conference USA?
I would say from a sports perspective, if you have a high aspirations of being real good, real talented in sports, and you want to face the best of the best, of course you go to a PWI. But if it's nothing wrong with going to a HBCU, because a HBCU have put out good athletes in sports, particularly just in football.
Shout out Steve McNair.
Just cornerback. Frank Walker. They didn't put out some good guys. It's just Tuskegee.
Just for the record, Jerry Rice went to a SWAC school.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Like 30 years ago, though.
But we talking about still current. A few years ago, guys from Grambling, actually, to be honest, just last year had a guy go, I think, by 5th round of wide receiver, even though he was a transfer from a PWI. But it's nothing wrong with going to a PWI. But from me, just personally, my standpoint, I just don't. I'm not for it because it's just because of what Hollywood said earlier about it's nothing being given back into the institution, let alone into athletics. So, this is my personal opinion, and I'm not going to try to decide which school my daughter attends or even what college she attends, but I'm going to strongly push for that PWI institution.
All right, so here's my thing. Number one, from an athletic standpoint, all right, every athlete goes where the money is. Where whoever gives him an offer of a full ride, that's where he's gonna go. And I would never steer an athlete away from that. Now, if let's say LSU, Louisiana State University, gives an athlete a full ride, and Grambling State University gives that athlete a full ride, then I'm gonna tell that person, go visit both schools and decide where you feel most comfortable. That's number one. Then you look at the major that you are thinking about attaining, and I'm gonna tell you to what school has the best.
Are we talking about an athlete or are we talking about this?
No, this is what I tell an athlete.
What about a non-athlete though? Like, what about if you trying to go into business and things?
Right.
Where it's like, okay, you can go to school with all these black folk all day, every day. But when you go into this corporate America, you got to be able to shake these hands with these white folk, shake these hands with these.
That's where
folk.
we fail. That's where the HBCU fails,
So,
because we don't. And unfortunately, I think this is an issue that many HBCUs have, and you guys can let us know. But I believe that we don't teach and really cultivate the soft skills. But here's the thing though, PWIs don't do that either.
So you get the experience of being around those other type of people is what I'm saying. So when you go into that corporate America, that job, you have been used to being in school with these Caucasians and brown people, these colonizers, that it's a little different. So you've been around that. You see what I'm saying? But let me change the subject though. Now that Sweat is back in the building, Google Me Sweat is back.
Everybody. Hey, can we get the applause drop for the Google Me Sweat
let me get that.
being back in the building?
We got Google Me Caleb been holding it down, but Google Me Sweat back.
Hey, you on the chopping block.
Look, let's me ask this question.
Hey, can I let Google Me Sweat know that he on the chopping block?
Let him know.
Hey man, you on the chopping block, man.
Caleb faster.
Hey man, Caleb. hey, Google Me Caleb coming with you. All right, we back.
So question though, this is one more question before we get out of this subject of the PWI versus
HBCUs. How you forget that?
My bad.
Golly.
That's just because we didn't go to a HBCU.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's nothing personal, but
Gosh.
we just didn't attend
Thank
them.
you. So my question is, who got the best women? I mean, I'm not just, you know what I'm saying.
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag the game. Not trying to me too. No.
Hey, listen.
I would say
who got the best women?
a
HBCU or
PWI.
PWI?
I would say a PWI. My wife is from a PWI.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
So wait.
My wife is from a PWI.
That's fine.
So?
Hey, no, your wife is awesome. This is not what you're trying to do. Your wife is awesome. We're not trying to go there.
Hey,
but
so?
what's better? Women wise. Single women, not wives. When you're in college and in that experience,
Oh my gosh.
what's better?
Wow.
A PWI or an HBCU?
First of all, I want to say that I went to school for my education.
Me too. Me too.
Me three.
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag me too. I went for it.
Shout out to the Qs.
Me too.
Hey, we some scholars. But
First of all, we graduated.
but this is what I will say. The theory is that these Southern University got about a 9-to-1 ratio. That's the theory.
Oh, you better check the ratio at Southern Miss now.
That's the theory.
Just letting you know.
About 9-to-1.
Plus, we got them extras.
Sisters.
We got them bunnies.
Sisters.
I ain't want the bunny. Well, I ain't want the bunnies.
Sisters. 9-to-1 ratio.
Bro, let me tell you something, man.
I'm
You
listening.
sleeping on Southern Miss.
I'm not. I'm not.
Like, see, let me tell you.
Because I love my Nubian sisters.
If you never been to Southern Miss, never been to Q Delta,
Hey.
let me tell you something.
Hear them right now.
I'll tell you something.
Hear them right now.
It may
Hear
be
'em.
the numbers. Tell me if I'm wrong, Caleb.
Hear
And
'em.
Sweat. Y'all can Google this. Tell me if I'm wrong now. It may be a PWI on paper. Bring your ass on that yard. On that hub. On them bricks. Just letting you know. We got women. That's doctors, lawyers,
I'm gonna just say,
dentists.
if you don't have melanin, you don't count.
No, we got that too. I'm just letting you know.
You ain't got more than
Don't
the
sleep on
yard.
us, man.
Y'all can't like y'all really call y'all like? Do y'all really say that y'all on the yard?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my god!
that hell
bro.
yeah,
Like,
that's
y'all, you can't even
Why
say
can't
you
you
have a
yard?
yard.
Why not?
Man, the yard is at an HBCU. The HBCUs have a yard.
So we can't have a yard?
Y'all have a quad.
We do have a freshman.
Exactly.
But we have a
Right,
yard.
no, man, the yard
But no, the yard is where the
is at Alcorn.
all corn.
The yard is at Alcorn.
Bruh, it's all corn, man.
Man, the yard is at Southern. The yard is at J State. The yard is at FAM, Howard, Hampton,
Alcorn.
Morehouse,
Jackson State.
Spelman, Bennett,
What other schools? is it?
Tennessee State,
You name it garbage.
Grambling, TSU, PV. That's the yard.
Half of them was swag.
Southern.
I just think
No, I
overall,
named some MEAC schools.
I think
Hampton,
overall
Howard.
when you look at the
Fam.
HBCU and the PWI, at the end of the day,
Bethune-Cookman.
how can it help your life 10 years from now?
The same way going to
I
UT
agree
help your
I
life.
agree with that though. The thing is, I think it's a little overrated.
Oh man,
I think
get
it's
out of
overrated.
here, man.
No, I think it's a little overrated both ways though.
Both
That's what I'm
ways.
saying.
Here's my
It doesn't
thing.
matter as long as you got the degree.
Right.
If you learn as you older,
No.
Kids
It
listen to
does
us.
matter though.
it does not matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Absolutely. You know why y'all say it don't matter? Because y'all didn't go to a HBCU.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why it matters is, okay, let me ask you this. Did you have to take African American literature?
Nope, but I took it to give me an A because my chapter brother called
But
me.
here's the thing though. We have to take that.
You know, bruh.
We have to take that.
So that makes the whole school.
No, but us as black people, that enriches your culture. You become more cultured. You become more.
Tell Google Me Sweat to pour us shots.
Man, Google, man, you got work to do. Hey, Google.
But
Google me sweat got work
when
to
you
do.
talking about culture, you want to bring African American culture.
Yes,
So what you're
'cause
saying about
you-
African American? Let's hope. So what you are saying about African American culture, you cannot learn that at a PWI.
You can, but it won't be as rich. You can, but it won't be as authentic.
We still didn't figure out who got the best women.
Because that's not a debate.
I say,
There's debate. What you think, DJ?
I say
Google me
PWI have the best women.
Yeah, because they mix breeds and shit.
I went to both. Matter of fact,
Yeah, he did. You sure did. You did with the Russ, right?
No,
Yeah,
it was the Valley.
He was the Valley. You didn't even call out Mississippi Valley.
I did. Where did Jerry Rice go? Mississippi
You
Valley.
did call that.
I did.
Like I said.
And you know why I knew that though? Because I went to HBCU. Bayou Classic.
Let's take this shot before we get into the last discussion.
Man,
Before we
listen.
go into sports.
Let's take a shot to Google Me Sweat actually contributing to the show today.
He's in the building.
Google Me Sweat in the building. All right.
Hold on. Let me take a shot.
All right.
That's tough.
Y'all heard that? Google Me Sweat said that's tough.
So before we close it out,
All right.
we get to a little sports. I know y'all don't want to hear sports every week, so we're not gonna try to do sports.
Yeah, we tried to broaden the audience's horizons today.
But we gotta talk about this.
I'm
Terrell
listening.
Owens.
Young T.O. Get your popcorn ready.
Get your popcorn ready. He got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Well, he didn't get inducted. He got voted into the Hall of Fame.
He's going to be in the next class of Hall of Fame inductees.
2018 class Hall of Fame.
Yes.
He was bypassed a few times, but everybody gets bypassed. Everybody gets bypassed.
Okay.
Everybody gets bypassed. A couple years. It's like the way. That's the way it's done.
Okay. I'm listening.
A lot of people say is that statistically he shouldn't have been passed up, but they say that about everybody. That's why it's the whole concept of Hall of Fame.
Mm.
There's a lot of people that's floating around the Hall of Fame that can't get into the Hall of Fame. Kind of like, man, we ain't gonna go there, but kind of like the world possibly not being around. You know.
Oh my gosh.
T.O.
We coming back to that, people.
T.O. is he just got into Hall of Fame and decided he would not attend the ceremony. So
The induction ceremony.
induction ceremony. So do
Okay.
you feel like he should attend or he shouldn't attend?
Yes, they voted you in the Hall of Fame. You go to the induction ceremony.
Why?
Oh my goodness! Really? Is this really
Google
a
Me Sweat is
conversation?
back. You hear him? Why?
This,
Why do you go?
like for real? This is about to be a conversation on the show.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So okay. So T.O. gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. Or let me rephrase. He gets voted into the Hall of Fame, and he decides that I'm not going to go to the induction ceremony. I'm going to do my own private things with people that love me. And the idea behind it is because he was snubbed.
He didn't really say that, but he said that he wants to just be with his family and friends.
Yeah, no, but okay. First of all, T.O. was way too emotional.
We all know that.
Like this dude is way. I mean, he have, hashtag me too. He has some real feminine emotions.
The only team in the league right now that would sign him would be the Green Bay Packers.
Was signed T.O.?
Yep.
There's nobody in the league that was signed T.O.
Green Bay about to sign Dez Bryant.
That's different than
I'm
T.O.
just fucking with Sweat over there.
Okay. Oh yeah, he is a Packer fan, and he's not from Wisconsin.
The Cowboys might take him too.
The Cowboys should take him.
They need
It's cowgirls. You ain't lying.
We over there coasting. He was over there like, nigga.
Y'all
we
just got
our
your rings.
Shout out to Malcolm Jenkins.
My thing though, with T.O., you got into the Hall of Fame. It's not the Hall of Numbers. It's not the Hall of Stats. It's not the Hall of you were a good player. It's the Hall of Fame. And in order to be famous, you have to have an audience. And so when you get voted into the Hall of Fame, you need to actually attend the induction ceremony so your audience, the people who made you famous, which were the spectators, can appreciate you getting in.
You just lost everybody.
So my thing, I know where you were going with that. This is my thing. I know where you were going with that. Because, like, Chris Carter, Randy Moss is going in this year, right?
Yes.
Chris Carter, who was this one recently went in? Deion and went in. Anyway,
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones.
Marvin Harrison.
He did go in.
Marvin Harrison. Yeah, so that moment is where you want to send that your thank you. That moment is really a
Yes.
thank you.
That's a thank you to all of
But
the people.
Why that moment
supported
can't be
you.
sending your fuck you?
But that moment can be sending that middle finger to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I supposed to been in here.
But there is no you're
There is-
supposed
you're
to
not-
be
you're not-
nothing.
What are you earning out of this
The
respecting
game
these old ass people?
here's the deal. The game doesn't owe you anything.
And you don't owe these people before you anything.
Yes, you do, because those people put you in a position to be who you are.
I mean, y'all can jump in on this.
No, nobody has done it by themselves.
I'm lost.
I think from a perspective where Terrell Owens is coming from, Terrell is his own unique person. First of all, foremost, he's a hell of a football player. I mean, just me personally, I'm not upset whether he go or whether he don't go, because me, I'm to a point where
He's
is
still in the
that
Hall of Fame, though, right?
yes, I am to a point where is that you want to do something around people who genuinely care about you. And Terrell's not about to go out there and put on the front that people really don't give a flying flip about you.
They don't.
Wait, so you mean to tell me
he
that?
would have been
Because
in Hall
the
of Fame.
people that are in the Hall of Fame already now, as such as some of our black African Americans as Prime and Chris Carter and all those people like that, those people do not really vote him in.
Yes, they do.
No, they do not.
Whoa.
You have to research that.
They do though.
They do not vote him in.
No, they don't. No, you're right. Because you're right. Let me tell you.
I'm telling you.
Hall of Famers
They-
don't have a vote.
No.
They don't. The votes into the Hall of Fame are strictly media.
It's
Right.
media.
Media and writers is who get you into the Hall of Fame.
Former Heisman guys have a vote.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the media has the vote. on
For-
it. That's why T.O. took so long. to
That's
get
why it took him so long to get in, because of
No,
they didn't like
that's
his.
That's not
But,
why.
but,
The
it
reason-
also, it also took a lot of people time to get in.
It took a lot of people to time to
Everybody-
get in.
Now with T.O. numbers
It
up.
depends. It depends on.
Wait,
T.O.
can I
numbers.
ask a
Eligible.
question? Can I ask a question?
What?
Is T.O. the greatest receiver ever?
No.
No.
Then there's no debate. You
But
get
he-
in when you get in.
But he
He's
is
in
a
the top
person.
10.
But he is a person
I
that you
feel
would
like-
like on your franchise.
He definitely
I feel
top
like-
10.
I feel like he should have gotten in based on how long he played after Randy Moss.
Oh my God.
Randy Moss
Randy
just
Moss.
getting in.
Exactly. So if he had to wait another couple
Randy
years
Moss,
in
the
hell,
second best receiver ever to play the game.
Exactly. So,
Randy Moss can only run one route.
No.
Deep ball.
No.
Randy Moss not going across no middle.
No. He might not go across the middle. He might go across the middle, but then turn up.
Terrell Owens can give you every route on the field. Like it or love it.
Okay, and that's fine. Randy Moss is the second best receiver to ever play the game.
Who's the first?
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss is not even much better than Michael Irvin, in my opinion.
Okay, here's
All right,
my
Tiny
question.
in the show because he talking about Michael Irvin better than Randy. Get the show over. It's time. Hey, on that note, it's over.
It's over.
We don't want to talk no more. Sports is over.
Hey, he almost had a job.
Hey, Sweat, welcome back.
Welcome
Google
back.
be sweat.
Google be sweat is back.
I don't know what the hell Kayla's talking about, but Google be sweating.
Hey, T.O. has 1,078 yards, receptions, 15,000 receiving yards, 14.8,
Well, way more than 15.
and 153 touchdowns.
They got to do
He is deserving of a first round,
Hey,
first
hire
time ballot.
Hire him back. 'cause
Yeah,
Kayla
okay, he done. Google be sweat is back, y'all.
He's a Cowboys fan. Dude.
He's, oh my goodness.
That Sweat ain't gonna win 10
Oh,
games this season. Nigga.
goodness.
Can't name 10 wins.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hey,
hey, we out.
make sure you comment on this debate. Should T.O. go to the induction ceremony or should he not?
Hell no. Well,
Do-
yeah, he should. Yeah.
Would you send your kids to a PWI, predominantly white institution, or HBCU? Y'all tell us what y'all think. Y'all are the third host of this show. We love to see your comments. We can't wait to get back to you.
And don't forget about the topic on Lil Wayne, because that nigga's trash.
Ooh.
Well, I thought we killed that
Lil
one.
Wayne is trash.
He's trash.
You missed.
You
Google
comment
Sweat
on that.
missed that one.
Google Me Sweat wasn't here yet.
Google Me Sweat wasn't here for that.
Don't nobody want to hear no more Wayne albums, but we're gonna talk about that later. But we appreciate y'all tuning in. We out. It's over with. Let's drop the song. Whatever the song gonna be, we're gonna drop it and we out.
We out this thing.
Lil Wayne.
We'll holler at you, man. Fuck
Hey,
Lil Wayne.
here we go.
Trash.
God is love.
And love is God. We out.
We out.
It's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, so just grab a glass. Finger licking entertainment you don't wanna pass. Hosted by RobHollywood and J'Deaux Tha Groove. The dynamic to its barbershop talk. You know it's chopped and screwed. Eating chicken, sipping whiskey, conversing like a frisbee. Back and forth, back and forth. I want 2 pieces, make sure it's crispy. That dark liquor gon' leave you tipsy. We just talking like we hanging out. Now crew, is you with me? Tune in, find out what we talking about. Uploading all of the info. You get in the lowdown like kinfolk. It's like a backyard barbecue. No hoes bored like we playing cards. Sports, entertainment, everyday news. You know what I'm saying? It's the hottest show on earth. You know I ain't even playing. Yeah.